Aquarius says, welcome to Ascending Spiritually. My name is Dee. Keep in mind this is a general reading, specifically for April 26th through the 30th. If you want something more tailored to your own specific situation, that link is in the description box below. So let's see what you guys have been up to. Seven of Pentacles in reverse. Knight of Cups. The Emperor. Three of Swords in reverse. Eight of Pentacles. The Empress. Justice card. Whoops, too many cards. One more. And the Five of Wands. Okay. So from what I see, some of you are choosing not to invest in something that you've been investing in. Whatever this is, you put a lot of time, energy, and efforts into it in the past, but now you're deciding to choose a new direction, or things have just halted as far as where it is that you're investing your energy and efforts. You could be focused on work a lot at this time, putting a lot of time and energy and effort into something work-related. This is all working on material things, from money, projects, just a lot of work being put in. Some of my Aquariuses are wanting a pregnancy or focused on some type of pregnancy. If not, it's just some type of new beginning. While others of you are dealing with a situation where there's three people involved. Some of you have two men or two women that are basically facing off. These two people are of different statures. The Emperor could be a bit older, wise, knowledgeable, a really experienced person who tends to be authoritative, having that dominion and assertion within themselves. And the Knight of Cups is someone who's of a charmer, could be between the ages of 20 and 35, loving, nurturing, but at the same time, they could have the tendency of like breaking promises and not giving you what it is that you expect. But at the same time, you guys are coming out of some third-party situation. If you are dealing with two people, things are about to be balanced out. And when you see this card, you can expect to reap what you sow. Some of you feel like there was some type of low return, or there was wasted efforts in whatever situation that you worked hard in. While others, you just know that an apology is required in this situation. If you're dealing with an Empress or an Emperor, I get the vibe that someone did something hurtful in this scenario, which is why you have to try to come out of it and heal, because there was some sort of competition or conflict that was going on. And if you were dealing with two people, it makes sense why the competition card would come up. Some of you are dealing with someone who is a counterpart. By counterpart, I mean this is your other... basically your other half, the person that's exactly like you, just in the opposite form. You guys could have like a mirroring effect between each other. But I kind of get the vibe that you want to take control of whatever the situation is and do what it is that is required to move forward. Whether this is apologize. Guys, so sorry, having third chakra issues today, especially with communication. But you just want to move forward and have a new beginning. When it comes to this, other people are just focused on pregnancy. Someone wants to get pregnant. But things are still imbalanced right now because the scales, like I said, are not equal. It's about to change, though. Despite the fact that there is conflict and competition, that should be resolved fairly soon. So what is this that gave you a low return? Something that you were dealing with that basically brought you a lot of deception and mind games. When I see the Seven of Swords, it's a card of mental games, mental strife, deception, dishonesty, really just icky energy to be in. Some of you have not moved on from whoever this person is in your life that is between the ages of 20 and 35. Whoever this person is, they caused you a lot of betrayals, stabbed you in the back many times, and you're still in the process of healing from it because it's still on the spread. You haven't quite moved on from it, despite the fact that you may believe that you are. You do have a lot of emotions when it comes to this person. Why is the Emperor here? Because of the Five of Cups. Those of you who are dealing with two people, The Emperor is the person that is more about control rather than love. Something didn't go the way that you expected with this person. Due to the fact that these cups are spilled over, it literally tells me that you're crying over spilled milk right now because things didn't go the way that you planned. This is the card of regret, contemplation. If you're dealing with two people, I kind of get the vibe that right now you're more focused on the Knight of Cups because of the fact that you haven't moved on from whoever this person is. Some of you are not dealing with two people and you simply just want to move forward with whoever this Knight of Cups is. You guys have some healing to do together, and I kind of get the vibe that you need to take control of the situation and realize that the situation is still salvageable if you choose to. It's just going to require healing out of everyone involved and to choose a new direction because you're at a stalemate and you may not necessarily know which direction you may not necessarily know which direction you want to go towards, but you're really being called to make a decision. Why is the Eight of Pentacles here? Could be working a lot, working on your skills. The Emperor is here twice. So some of you are dealing with an Aries, while others, you're really trying to take control of the situation, have dominion this week, taking care of the things that you no longer want to invest in, getting rid of any deception that you're dealing with. And as far as the Empress goes, some of you really want a child. I get the vibe that a lot of my Aquarius females, I don't know if it's necessarily infertility issues, but I kind of just see a lot of like sadness and hurt when it comes to conceiving children. And it's all a matter of time. I kind of feel that this is out of your control. And all you can do is really just focus on what it is that you want. Try to manifest, having children, that new creative beginning, if that's what it is that you're seeking. Because some of you just want a new beginning of some sort that may not even involve children. And it's telling you that you just have to focus on what it is that you want to go towards. And something may require a choice. Some of you have to choose between love and career, between two partners. When I see the Lover's card, this is the card of choice, contemplation, and I feel like that decision needs to be made soon because there's a lot of outside conflict coming in, whether this is competition or just external things. But there's a judgment call that needs to be made. Whatever this judgment call is, I feel like you're stuck at a stalemate because you know that you need to choose a direction, whether you go left or right. And whatever decision you make will have consequences, which is why I get the vibe that you're feeling stuck and you don't necessarily want to make a decision. But you're holding back from something. You're either being selfish, holding back, holding on too tightly to something. But I get the vibe that you need to pay attention to where it is that you're investing your time, because the last thing you want to do is have a lot of wasted effort towards something. Because whatever it is that you were investing in before, it just brought you deception and mind games. Like there was nothing stable at all in this situation. And because of the fact that it's with the Emperor, you were dealing with someone that was very controlling. This person was mostly about love than control. And they're kind of like angry or furious, and it's affecting your stability. So be careful with that this week. That's the end of your reading. Please like, share, subscribe, leave a comment, and I'll see you guys next month. Bye.